Section 25 of National Geographic Magazine, Volume 3. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Report of Committee on Exploration in Alaska. Accepted April 3, 1891. Washington, D.C., April 3, 1891. To the Board of Managers of the National Geographic Society, Washington, D.C. Gentlemen, your committee, instructed to consider the advisability of further Alaskan exploration by the Society this year, and if deemed advisable, to consider and report upon ways and means for accomplishing it, respectfully submit the following report. The general question of desirability has been decided affirmatively by the Board of Managers. It therefore is inferred that the question of advisability may be taken as involved in that of ways and means. In outlining a plan of work concerning which such inquiry is to be made, it has been found necessary, in the lack of formulated opinion by the Society, to make assumptions as to what should be its purpose and policy in undertaking exploration. It is assumed tentatively that in order best to further the object for which the Society is organized, namely, the increase and diffusion of geographic knowledge, the aim in exploration should be not so much to promote the growth of science as to diffuse a general interest in geographic work in its several departments, and, adhering to the principle of attractiveness, to increase the sum of knowledge by discovery and by the addition of general and elementary facts rather than by detailed investigation, for appreciation of which scientific training must be presupposed. It is furthermore believed that the policy of the Society should be to invite cooperation, offering opportunity at the same time for special study in related sciences, to effect the organization and devise the plan, and itself to take part directly in field work only so far as may be necessary to initiate and promote it. Your committee find that apparently it will be practicable, with cooperation, for the Society to extend this year the exploration work of last year in the vicinity of Mount St. Elias. Specifically, it is recommended that the plan be to determine directly from a long baseline near the coast the height of the mountain, to ascend it, to observe systematically the unique phenomena of physical geography of the Malaspina Glacier from Icy Bay to the initial point of last year's exploration, and to explore the Seward Glacier to its head if deemed advisable after the ascent of the peak. In view of the fact that it is the purpose of the Coast and Geodetic Survey to carry the International Boundary Survey into this region within 1 or 2 years, it is considered inexpedient for the Society to undertake extended topographic work. It is, however, submitted, as a principle which this Society should emphasize in projecting exploration, that facts of physical geography have minimum value and may lead to false conclusions unless correlated through their space relations, and it is recommended that the expedition aim always to employ such means as may be practicable for making record of its course and of its observations in approximate geometric relation to surroundings. Conditional offers of cooperation have been made by the Revenue Marine Service, the Geological Survey, the Coast and Geodetic Survey, and the Century Company of New York. Transportation from Seattle to Alaska and return, it is thought, may be secured on the steamer Corwin, and that vessel's commander, Captain Hooper, has expressed a desire to extend his coastline exploration of last year by making a survey of Disenchantment Bay. The Geological Survey offers to detail Mr. Russell to conduct the expedition, and to bear the expense of a number of field hands and of their equipment. The Coast and Geodetic Survey has expressed a desire to aid, if practicable, by beginning boundary work in the same field this year, and incidentally to do other surveying with special relation to the work of the expedition. The Century Company offers to send an artist experienced in alpine work and to pay the greater portion of his expenses. The opportunity for study of the fauna and flora of the region, it is thought, should not be neglected. The cost to the Society, wholly in items of field expense otherwise unprovided for, which may be considered as the cost of enabling the combination to work as one organization, is estimated at $500. The expedition should leave Seattle in the latter part of May, aiming to reach Icy Bay by the 1st of June, and field work should close by the end of September. Your committee consider further exploration in Alaska by the Society this year as practicable, and recommend that the proposed expedition be authorized and that Mr. Russell be at once invited to organize and conduct it, under the auspices of the Society. Very respectfully, G. K. Gilbert, Everett Hayden, Willard D. Johnson, Committee on Exploration. End of section 25.